Every student has the ability to learn, but not every student comes from the same place. They don't learn the same way, and they each need their own special toolbox. My goals for myself are the same as my goals for my students. I want to be a lifelong learner. I want to be constantly on the search for something to add to my toolbox or my schema. I want to make a difference. We have access to all of the knowledge a person could ever want. As new knowledge is discovered and new ideas form, they are available with the click of a button. But still, a large portion of our students live on the other side of the digital divide. My highest aspirations are to make a difference in their lives, to ignite their passion for learning, and to use technology to open their minds to all the options available to them, and to learn something from every one of them. The learning theories we use should also be fluid and varied for different learners and different situations. A vocab assignment may call for behaviorism, but a Socratic seminar will need a more constructivist or cognitive mindset. Even as we plan, we need to build in fluidity to allow for those with differing learning styles. Our instructional strategies should be as diverse as the days in the week. Differentiation not only addresses instructional need, it also aids in engagement. Use a choice board when you can, and even in regular instruction, vary the ways you present and practice things. In online courses, the most important differentiation to be addressed is an interactive component. Arseno stated, learning is social and not isolated. People learn while interacting with each other. Whether you teach a face-to-face, online, or blended class, instructional design must include technology, and not just as a warehouse for forms and assignments. UNESCO says that information literacy and lifelong learning are the beacons of the information society, that they empower people to achieve their personal, social, occupational, and educational goals. They went so far to say that information literacy is a basic human right, not a privilege. Our assessments must also be fluid and should run throughout, using formative evaluations to continually fine-tune our instruction. Differentiation is useless unless it is pointed and meaningful. Use your data, and then make sure you address weaknesses with evidence-based strategies. I tell my students that if I am not a better teacher at the end of the year, they have failed as my teacher. Be it in the classroom or in professional development, every student I have has something to offer me as a facilitator. And the truth is that if I don't grasp that opportunity to grow, I have failed both my current and future learners. A love of learning is the most important skill I have to share. But if it does not affect my own desire to grow and improve, it has benefited no one. And if I improve only myself because I am afraid or too busy to share, I have done a disservice to my entire community. Our campuses fail or succeed together. We owe it to our students to lift each other up, to improve instruction and environment, and share successful engagement strategies. Because differentiation is so necessary in authentic learning, I lean heavily on constructivist theory, where knowledge is built in a scaffolded and connective manner. But as we build foundations, we need to be reaching the upper levels of Bloom's and move into cognitive theories as we help our students reach metacognition and critical thinking. Of all careers, education necessitates a design or plan. The design should be fluid and follow the path of the formative assessment data, but there must be a solid instructional design in place, so the objective remains the focus. My love of planning and creative collaboration, my ability to see the scaffolding and differentiation, and my understanding of metacognition and how the brain learns are what make me love teaching. At the end of every day, I am exhausted because I give my all, but I will still spend the rest of the night wondering who I missed and building a plan for tomorrow.